maybe a few week sales report because I'm not very active on Etsy. Therefore, I do not have a ton of sales. But I plan on getting into selling and listing, I would say a few times a week. And I will be showing you many more Etsy sales videos. I find these videos very helpful and exciting actually to see what's sold and what people actually are buying and for how much things sell. Let's start off. Today I will be doing 16 items, and I wanted to share my first item with you. This is a vintage 35-piece multicolor fabric swatches, and they sold for $14.95. I purchased a whole large lot of these different colors at a Goodwill store. I bought them $2 each, and they took a long time to sell. So that's one. And elastic suspenders, and these are fun to list and sell when they do sell. I got this one for under $2. I believe it was $1.49 at a Goodwill store, and this particular one sold for $17.20. I had maybe about 5 of these. I always pick them up. Not so much lately because the market's so oversaturated, but it's easy to list and easy to pack up and send out. This is how they look like. It had the leather endings that clip on the buttons on the pants, and this is the brand, CAS Germany. Next item is this adorable small owl. It was ceramic. It's a little figurine or statue, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty tiny. This is the size compared to my hand. I probably paid maybe $1.69 back in the day. I know prices are way, way, way higher for just anything. And it didn't sell for much, and it took a while to sell too. I'm sure some owl lover purchased it because and found it too cute, just as I did. I sold it for $5. Excuse me. There's some pictures of it. Very cute. Next item I have, this one's awesome. It was a 1991 Lewis Gallup baby doll. It was number 17. I believe it was a series, and her name was Naomi. She is Asian descent. Very, very cute. I personally love dolls. Any kind of dolls, not the creepy looking ones though, but I think this one's adorable because she had beautiful eyelashes and very cute face expression. Her hair is a little bit wild after partying too long. But yeah, I purchased her probably under $5, and I apologize because I used to buy a whole lot of things and I wouldn't list them for a while because I was overwhelmed with all the things that I had in my inventory that it took me a while to list. All my items are listed now, and I need to go shopping for more items. But anyways, she sold for $140, so it was an awesome, awesome sale. She was 13 inches tall too. So this next item is a vintage black leather waist pack, or some might call it fanny pack. And I love selling these as well, and I love buying them. I personally use one myself when I am thrifting or going to the blue bins. That way my cell phone, my keys, and anything else little that I need, a little snack, in the fanny pack, and everything's right in front of me and close to me. And my hands are free too. This sold for $12.95, and I probably purchased it under $4. I like buying mugs. I hate storing them, and I hate selling them. But they do sell not too bad, and also it take a long time. So I try to stay away from selling mugs nowadays. This guy is a Garfield. It's a birthday mug, and from 1978. So it was pretty vintage. It sold for $14.99, and I bought it for $1.49. So it was a good sale, but it did take a long time. This is the other side of it, the bottom, and then the top. So it was pretty new. One of my favorite sales is a vintage heavy brass two horses lot. And it looks like a mama and a baby. Very cute. It was great condition. I remember they were very heavy. This set was purchased, I would say, no more than $6. And it sold for $51.01, and that's not including shipping. Here we have a vintage Carson metal sundial clock. I love buying items like this because they're very unique, fun to list, fun to do research on, and did I mention hard to find? So if somebody wants something like this, come on Etsy, you'll find cool stuff. This was made in USA, and the material is pewter, and I bought it probably for $3.49, and I sold it for $44.95. This is how it looks like. Few views. That was the bottom of it. So pretty cool. Next up, we have a clear cat candle holder. I used to be obsessed with buying these. I hate to store just like mugs because they have to be stored in a very safe location. I stored this in my living room at one time, a whole bunch of cups, mugs, and glass things. And the shelf got too heavy, and it tilted and fell. So a bunch of my mugs, vintage mugs, got cracked, chipped, ruined, and I just had to toss it. So I don't buy much candle holders or mugs because of that main reason. It's hard for me to store it. I got this for $1.29, and I sold him for $9.99. And the prices that I'm telling you guys, that's just for the item itself. I am not including the shipping charges. Okay, we have these vintage Norway Otagiri mug set. Really, really cool, really unique. They were ceramic and made in Japan, I believe. Here's some pictures. They were used, and the inside showed some wear. I bought these $1.49 each, and they sold for $19.99 for the set. Kitchen towel, or it could just be hung up in your room, in your living room, or just whatever else other use you have for it. I bought it probably for no more than $2, and I just thought it was kind of neat. And it's made in Ireland. I sold it for $15.11. Here's some pictures of it. Pretty cool. And this is the back of it. So it was 100% linen, and it was not used. It was brand new. You can still see the creases on it too. Okay, this is a vintage Venus Derby skating shorts for women, and it was a size large medium, and it's from 1980. I'll show you the tag. It's true vintage by the colors of the tag, made in USA. And it's sold for $13.95, and I probably bought it for about $2.69. These are vintage barbecue skewers from 1960s. They're wooden, made with teak wood, and they are made in Japan. I find Japanese items to be such good quality that lasts you forever. So that's them. I don't remember how much I paid for it, probably around $3. And they sold for $19.99. And they actually sold pretty quickly too. This is another one of my favorite sales. It's a vintage American flag. You can tell it's vintage because it's off color right there. It's 100% nylon, made in San Francisco, 1980s, embroidered stars. I bought it for $3.99, and it sold for $41.90. This also took some time to sell as well, but for the right buyer, I would keep it. Vintage Polaroid instant cameras. I used to have a bunch of these, but they don't sell very well, so I stopped buying them. But I do test each and every one before I list them. That way the person who is buying them knows. And if I do have one that I'm unable to test, or something's going on, it's not working or whatever, I will put that in the listing so the buyer is aware of what's going on. I bought this for $4.69 and sold it for $24.99. It also took a while to sell. Some more pictures of it. Pretty good quality, I would say. And I remember in one of them, I'm not sure if it was this one, it had a film in it, so we were able to take a few pictures to kind of test it out and just have fun time with it. Okay, this is my last item that I have to show you. It's a vintage brown paper hardback scrapbook. This is pretty neat and unique. It was from 1970s. That's when it was made. Here's some pictures of it. Brand new, not marked pages, and pages were pretty good shape. I bought it for $2.29, and it sold for $11.25. Okay, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my sales, and good luck to your stores, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.